All right, you're looking at the AXP600 from XION. Very nice gaming series case. It's actually one of the nicer cases that I've seen, and the price point that it's at is great. If you kind of want to modify your case, get something that's a little bit more affordable and work on it yourself, this is a great contender in that category because it's not too big. It's a mid-tower case, but it has a lot of features that would let you modify it. The top is all open, but it doesn't come with any fans, so it'd be a good place to put a radiator. It does have this really cool front panel. The whole thing opens, and you actually have some quick release SATA bays right there. You have two big fans in the front. If you were to get rid of all this, you could put a radiator here if you wanted to, or just leave it the way it is, put a radiator up here in the back. It's all black on the inside. It's already painted. It does have space on the side here to put another huge fan to cool your graphics cards if you so desired. It's got ports on the back for water cooling, so it's definitely got a lot of cool features. Now, I'm going to open it up and show you, starting off, take you for a little tour. I'm going to start you off with the inside. It is all black on the inside, which is another really nice feature on most of these cases. It kind of just makes everything look really good. There's a really strong contrast always. First of all, take a look at the door. It does have a very large opening right there. And here's what's interesting about it. On this door, it's got holes all over, and basically you could put 120mm fans here, or you could put one of those big fans, or, you know, if you have space between your graphics cards and the door, I mean, you can do so much stuff with this. It kind of is a modder's dream. There's a lot of stuff you can do. These little fans and mesh, you can take them out. You know, you pull the tabs out, remove it, replace it, paint it, do whatever you want. So it is kind of a cool case if you are a case modder on a budget. It is good for that. Move on now to the inside of the case. A couple features I want to point out. First of all, take a look at right here where the motherboard goes. You do have a CPU retention hole. So basically, if you want to change your CPU cooler, change your water block, you can, and that's really convenient. You don't have to take the motherboard out, which is a big pain. You just take the back panel off here, and you have this. Another thing I want you to notice is that up here, see if I can rotate it. There you go. You do have a big hole right here for your cable management. So you can put cables from behind, loop them over, and then plug them right into your motherboard. That's going to let you hide all of your cables. You can also kind of do the same thing right over here. If you notice, you do have a lot of space right here. So basically these cables, kind of like the way they are right now, can go behind the plate. They can pop out through these two holes and through these two holes at the top and connect directly to your motherboard. So maybe up here you could run your 20 plus 4, and then up through the top hole that's up there you could run your CPU power, and then down here you can run your SATA cables and any other peripheral cables that you want, plus you have access to the CPU retention plate. So that's all very, very nice. Now let's move on. I want to show you right over here. You do have space for an additional 4 3.5-inch drives that are just the regular type. So basically they kind of just clip in with these little clips, and you do have little brackets that come in the bag, but regular 3.5-inch drive bays. Now on top of that are the other the regular 4 3.5-inch drive bays. These are the ones that have the hot swappable SATA backplanes here. So basically you can plug your SATA ports directly in. There's your SATA 1, SATA 2, SATA 3, and SATA 4, and then they power both drives with a single Molex. So you don't even really need to have SATA connectors, you just need to have a SATA motherboard. You're going to plug it in via Molex, and then the rest of them is all taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything else. Now as far as those go right up here in the front. It does come with a couple caddies. It's kind of a click to open. There you go. And those are the caddies. To open them is pretty simple. I'm doing this backwards on a monitor, so I kind of look awkward, but it's because I'm doing it backwards. There's your caddy. Drop your drive in there. 2 fans to keep them all cool, so this might be a kind of a good little like mini server case. Also, just so you guys know, your 5 1/4s come out over here on the top. So you can put your 2 drive CD burners or DVD burners or Blu-ray players, or if you want like an NZXT fan controller like the Sentry, something like that. And then you also have these 2 big 120mm fans on the door right here. That's going to keep everything nice and cool. Also, you might have noticed it earlier when I opened it and closed it, but you do have a lock and a key because, again, you kind of don't want people messing with your computer. And I don't think I'll ever get this thing locked if I can't see it. Okay, here we go. Basically, you can lock it so that nobody can get in there and touch your stuff. That would be quite annoying. What else can I tell you about this thing? Let's look at the back. Do got a couple things going on back here. You have a couple water cooling holes right here. You have, I believe it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 expansion ports. You do have a little hole here for VGA. It's good. That's cool air come in or hot air go out, depending on how you have your fan set up. What's really cool about this case is that you can modify the fans to how you want them. If you want to add additional fans, you can. Now let me show you the top part. This is kind of what I was telling you earlier. It's really cool. Again, this is what kind of makes it a modder's case. It does have a big area in the top. If you want to add fans in there, you can. If you want to add a radiator in there, you can. I don't think it would fit a 3x120, but it'll definitely fit a very thick, very fat 2x120. So very nice top section here in case you want to add a radiator or fans. And also, just want you to know that you'd have to have it space between the PSU and the radiator. So just keep that in mind. The radiator goes on the top. I mean, the PSU goes on the top. So the amount of space you have between here is not very much. So keep that in mind. But you could definitely mount something over here and use it lengthwise across the top of the grate. And that's basically it. Very simple case. Very simple, very affordable, but it does have the premium features, which are the SATA backplanes, and it is nice. It's just all black inside. It's a great case for a modder. It's got the keys. Let me show you the buttons. I kind of missed that real quick. Power, reset, up here at the top on the side, so you're not really going to see them. And then down here, you do have an eSATA, which is really convenient for plugging in external hard drive. And you have 2 USB 2.0s, and then on your right between them is the input and output for the headset and the microphones. And that's basically it. So now it's officially over. That's basically it. So very nice case. For the money, you can't beat it. If you really want to get your hands dirty with the case and cut something up, see what you can make it look like, this is a good case. It's not that expensive. You break it or you go too far, you paint it and it looks ugly, you know, go ahead and buy another one. It's not that expensive. I really like it, and for the money, I think it's a no-brainer. So it's the AXP600 by XION. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the XION AXP600 Gaming Series Mid-Tower case, type in A406-1126 into any major search engine.